The short video seminar series titled Planning for Your Life and Legacy will cover several important topics including wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and retirement planning. Our speaker is Bill Snyder, a partner at Huddleston Boland's Legacy Planning Group. As an overview, wills are legal documents that control what, to whom, and by whom a person's assets are distributed upon their death. If someone dies without a will, state law will dictate in place of that will. Trusts offer mechanisms for a grantor to separate assets from the control of those assets. Powers of attorney authorize someone to act on your behalf, whether in regards to financial matters or healthcare decisions. And retirement planning is financial planning designed to provide a comfortable income after retirement. It consists primarily of financial management and tax planning. Today's video is on retirement planning.
Retirement planning is financial planning directed toward saving for retirement. This includes investment planning and tax planning, which are geared to grow a nest egg so that it's sufficient for somebody to enjoy a comfortable retirement later in life. Estate planning really revolves more around planning for death. It includes the execution of a will and possibly trusts, which will dispose of a person's property at death. This can also include tax planning and may involve some financial planning if a person is rearranging assets in order to reduce an estate or gift tax liability. I would recommend planning as early as possible. Retirement planning almost always includes beginning as soon as a person starts his or her first job. Contributing to a 401k or other plan early can make all the difference as to whether that retirement plan is successful later in life. I would recommend planning for major lifetime financial goals as early as possible. Time is your ally, and even a small amount that's set aside early can grow into a significant amount later. For instance, parents should begin saving for children's college education as soon as that child is born. A young adult should begin saving for retirement as soon as he or she has a first job. No one should plan to rely exclusively on Social Security for retirement. Retirement planning is often thought of as a three-legged stool. The first leg is Social Security. The second leg is private pension, and the third leg is the individual's own personal savings. All of these three legs are supposed to work together in order to support the stool. And when any one is taken away, then the stool becomes a lot weaker. So I would certainly not recommend to anybody to rely on any one of those three, and particularly Social Security is at the whim of the Congress, which may at any time reduce benefits or in other ways restrict the availability of your Social Security benefits. Similarly, pensions are disappearing at a rapid rate in the United States and have been for the last 20 years. So while they are great if you have one, you always can't count on one, even to be there if you've contributed to it. The third leg, personal savings, is the one you can control and the one you should devote most of your personal attention to. If you're lucky enough to have a 401k plan or other retirement savings plan at work, I would recommend saving as much as possible and beginning as soon as possible. If you do not have such a plan available, I would recommend that you start your own IRA or save privately. There's no magic bullet, just a very simple formula of steady contribution plus time. I would recommend saving in the neighborhood of 10 to 15% for retirement purposes. This can vary greatly depending on the person, depending on your income, depending on the prevailing interest rates, and depending on what kind of retirement you're shooting for. Again, the earlier you start and the more you put away, the greater the amount will be when you retire. After you've left a job, you cannot continue to contribute to the 401k at your prior place of employment. But I would recommend that you consolidate all 401ks that you have into one. And if you can't consolidate them, I would recommend that you roll those over into an IRA. The reason being that a consolidated portfolio is easier to keep track of, and you'll be much more likely to reach your goals if you have all of the information in one place and can see all of the different competing plans together as one.
Thank you for joining us for this informative video. Please don't hesitate to contact us at Huddleston Bowen for more information or to discuss your legal needs.